Hi guys, this is going to be my third video. So this is going to be my setup for this Traxxas rustler, and I turned it into a VXL. It used to just be the regular, and you can get it for like 260 bucks. So this battery, it was $65. It's a Venom battery. I totally recommend these Venom batteries. They go super fast. They last longer than the Traxxas themselves. It's a 2-cell, and it's a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. It goes fast, but definitely not as fast as this Venom 5000 3-cell. So the difference is that they have the 3-cell has one more cell than the 2-cell, of course, it's in the name, but I don't exactly know how it works, but I know that 3-cell is faster than 2-cell. I also have this 3-cell from Traxxas. What I know is that Traxxas is pretty much like their batteries are kind of starting. They're not for racing. The Venom batteries are for bashing and racing, and they can take more. As you can see, I've got that tape there. It's because I took one hard crash and it completely smashed the entire thing. So this controller is a TQI. Let's set up this camera differently. It's a TQI, so it's the upgraded version from the one that comes with the car. It's got all these different options, menu set, you've got a bunch of doohickeys. Anyway, totally recommend this. It's about $125, and it comes with the receiver. Moving on to my tires. So this is front tire. I actually have broken hub, but the front tire, it's a Traxxas, I think this is the Talon? No, this is the Anaconda front tire, and they really grip well. I mean, before with the stock tires I wasn't able to turn very well, but got this and I've probably had it for a few months. Driven probably about 5 hours on them, and they still have a decent amount of tread. This is a must. Make sure that you do not lose this key, because these things, I mean, you lose them and then you have to get your own tools, which, I mean, they're totally usable. I got my own tools anyway. So for the wheels, I use this 7mm wrench. It's just a lot easier and easier to get a grip on it. And then just regular old Phillips screwdriver and a flathead. Doesn't really mean matter what size, but you definitely want to have a sharper tip on it. And then the chargers that I'm running right now, I've got this Easy Peak Plus, and this is what I charged that Traxxas battery with, and it works very well, and it's supposed to work for, it's supposed to work for any other battery, but it doesn't. It's broken. But for these other batteries, I have this, and it works just, I mean, it's faster charging. So I totally recommend this. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but I got it for $30. And I say support the local businesses as best as you can, because really they want to keep their doors open, and there's all these big companies that they have to deal with. So moving on to the car itself. So I can't really take off this body, but there's a light bar. I got that for $45, and it came with a bunch of mounting brackets and stuff. And moving on to the interior, I have the upgraded suspension and suspension arms, you can see that, and the bumper. Well, today we're going to be cleaning it and everything, but I also have this Hobbywing ESC, and I totally recommend it. I mean, I blew up my other one. Let's see if I can grab it real quick. But this other one caught fire while I was driving, so I mean, the Traxxas VXL models, they're okay, but if you can see that, I don't think you can, but you can trust me that it caught fire, and it was not pretty. I also have the wheelie bar and Hobbywing. So here is the wheelie bar from Traxxas, totally recommend it, amazing, and then this Hobbywing motor, and I mean, I personally like the VXL motors better. I could potentially put that on today. I still have it, still good, but I would totally, it depends on what you're looking for. So at low speeds, it doesn't have much torque whatsoever. So low speeds, it just really sucks, and if you get stuck, you're screwed. But with this VXL, it has total amount of power, but it doesn't have the highest top speed. So if you're bashing, I'd go with the VXL with the Hobby Wing ESC. But if you're trying to race, then definitely go with this motor, because it's not a bad motor. I also have these tires. These are the Talons, and I 100% recommend these. I mean, they're amazing. They grip super well. Amazing. The thing that I will not recommend, though, is if you see this arm is off, I would say go with the upgraded Traxxas version for these. I just need to put the money together to grab one, but I have these upgraded Traxxas, these, and anytime I full throttle it, this pops off from this, and then it's just a big hassle to get it back on. But I mean, still, it's not something that you need to spend $80 on getting new things. It's definitely worth the $80, but you don't have to spend it. I mean, they work just fine. Just, I'd say if you break these, definitely just go with the plastic Traxxas ones, because those are more durable, or they're not more durable, but they don't break everything else on your car. So on Wednesday, I have new hubs coming in, because this one, you can't see it, but it's snapped down here. So I'm going to go with either the RPM ones or the Hobby Wing, or the Traxxas aluminum ones, because I really have been meaning to upgrade. Also, this servo is the upgraded high torque servo. But yeah, so that would be my setup, and I think I say let's move on to taking it down and apart. So start, take your 7mm or your T-wrench, whichever is fine, but just start by taking these off a little bit tight, but just take that all the way off, lost a little bit by hand, and then pull off the tire. Set the tire to the side. I'm actually going to set this other tire to the side because it's getting in the way. But yeah, just make sure that you've got an organized place, because there's going to be a lot of screws for this. Also, keep track of your hubs. These are also upgraded bolts or nuts for the hubs, because the other one broke. So I got these blue ones, and I love this shiny blue that I have. I mean, everything is painted. Oh, I forgot to talk about this body. This is brand new. It's already bashed. I love driving this thing. Lots of stickers. Makes it look like a rally car. It's my favorite part. But yeah, so just keep taking it. Okay, so we're just gonna continue to take these off. Dang, I really put that one on tight. Don't tighten these ones too much. I've made that mistake plenty of times. But get this off. That. Oh, look at all that gunk. See, these things, if you drive it like a maniac like I do, they get pretty dirty, especially doing burnouts and stuff, because that's what I do. Front tire. Sorry about your guys' view. Can't really do much about it on this small little table. I'll get a better setup for next video, but this will have to do for now. More of the blue screws and tire. Okay, so now that we have all that out of place, let me grab my Allen wrenches. That's what I forgot. I knew I was forgetting something. I just use this multi-tool because, I mean, it works. So why use anything else when you have a multi-tool that works? I say it's much easier to use this multi-tool than have a buttload of wrenches flying around all over the place. But yeah, just... this is going to be me getting off this light bar. up the inside this, and definitely on these studs too. But yeah, so now we've got that out of the way, we can put it over here on my magnetic tray. And this cover is going to need some deep cleaning. And if you look under there, it's pretty disgusting. That's what I get for not cleaning this thing for a long time. But yeah, so I am going to stop the video here and turn the camera around, and yeah. Okay, I am back with a different viewpoint, and I say next we probably are gonna have to take off the suspension. Either that or we'll take off the suspension arms. I'm debating if we're gonna do a full teardown. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so the suspension is gonna be Allen, and then it's gonna be a Phillips down here and a Phillips down here. Over here, and then it's going to be the same with the back. So I'm going to move the camera and then I'm going to get into doing that. Okay, so now we're going to take off the suspension. Now that I've got that good to go, I'll film an outro. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Definitely go check out the channels that I talked about in this pretty much tutorial. We'll get to the cleaning stage, probably strip it down to just straight chassis. We'll get that bumper taken off, all of the gears and everything taken off, probably get some more tools and those hubs, refill the suspension oil, and everything. Oh, another thing I forgot to talk about on this suspension is this bottom piece right here. If you lose that, it sucks. Trust me, I've lost them. I do recommend if you replace the suspension, keep the old suspension for the springs and all of that jazz, because it's definitely worth it. Tires and the motor and ESC and all of the components that I've put onto this, I'll link in the description, and definitely leave a comment, leave a like on the video, and subscribe please, because I only have 2 subscribers and it's getting kind of sad. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.